Good morning, viewers. My name is Joseph Aloba, the father to the late mohbad. On the 12th of September, the mother to the late mohbad called me. It was around 4 o'clock. And when I just heard that call, I was surprised. Said my son is at the hospital, that they need my attention there. Now we now decided we should go together. I was at the bus stop, he just left me. So when I reached where the boat is, we go together. On our way going, there's a lot of calls coming into her call. I've been hearing conversation that now it's at the hospital, that we should move down to Ēsçàpè, London, which is the bus stop linked to the hospital. On getting there, we make a call again, and they said we should go back home, that the boy is responsible to the treatment, that we no need of coming. I was shocked, and I collected the phone from her. I was talking, he said, Daddy, you are there, and let everything be, I should be going back home. And I say a lot of the way you are recalling the mother since. So I decided to go and see his house. But that very day, there's a lot of go-slow on the road. So we didn't reach there in time. It was around 9:30 to 10 that I could be there. And I met a lot of people gathering together. I was shocked. But I decided to go and see, to enter, because we normally meet at one point at his, near to his room. So that is where I first go. But on getting there, I made a soak blood. So with blood, it's white, but this thing was still all over. I saw that. From there, there was a guy working with him. They called him last time. He's the one that come and tell that, Daddy, come here, come and see where the body is. When I come in and I met the body, it was already embalmed. I don't know what to do. I was shocked. My first question is to his wife, what happened? How come? Because whenever they have issue, they normally call me. But since all these things happened, no response, nobody called me. And he said, Daddy, it was nurse that gave injection. He even said I should take the body to my native town. I should go and do some ritual something there. I said, well, I'm a pastor. And also, okay, let us call ambulance. Let's take the cop to the police station, which we go together that night. On getting there, they delay us for complete 3 hours. I was there discussing on behalf. I dictate to them, this is my son, this is what happened. And after that, somebody just came from unknown office and he said they should not grant me the invitation. They should not give me any paper, police report. And I say, why? This is what I've been waiting for over 3 hours. And he asked me a question that, when this event happened, where did I go? Where did you report? Which is the nearest station did you report to? I tried to explain myself that I'm a stranger on that side. I didn't know anywhere. And I wasn't there.
Mr. Aloba, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, sir.
If you can just deal with the specific issues.
Okay.
Why did you bury him early? The autopsy report, when are you going to bury him again properly? What is the issue with Wunmi, his wife? Why are you worried about DNA?
The intention is to keep the body at this mob, but there's no evidence, document. The police did not give me any police report. At the same time, I wasn't know that the doctor report, the doctor statement to give the body to the mob was with our wife, and it did not present it to me. So when I reached mob, they now said, they asked me that 2 questions, that where is the police report, where is the doctor report? I wasn't able to present any. So there's nothing for me to do that night. Okay, that what happened about that.
What of DNA?
The DNA.
What of your quarrel with the wife?
The DNA issue.
Quarrel over property.
Thank God for the corona. A lot of things have been hidden. I didn't know anything. But when we now begin narrate a story at the corona, that's where I hear from the wife of the deceased said the placenta wasn't given to me, says it's then I'll be quarrel with her. And they have not put mine on all those kind of something. But from there, I'm not detected that there is something behind that.
Who did give the placenta?
With what I saw it, I didn't know. I mean, they give to the right owner.
So have they done a proper DNA matching for the father and the child?
No. There's nothing like that.
What's happening between you and the king? Why are you defaming him?
See, I did not. Because when my son was alive, we have a conversation with each other, which is mentioned that someone at so place have been threatening him continuously whenever he wanted to have show. So when the night told me that, and I said, okay, if you don't have outside, you're supposed to have in. You come back to Ikorodu. Let us make an arrangement to meet Ikorodu king so that maybe they can call the other side into order. Then I even report to there's somebody we call chief near our community there. I narrated the whole story. And I said we should be expecting the
whole case looks somehow shady. Let me start on the petitioner. Well, what brought about the petition? Because Baba is not the first person that will be petitioned. We still have like 2 or 3 of people clamoring for justice who are still in correctional center now. There is a petition that is flying around in which it was established, even with video evidences, that this boy was bullied. Because when a case like this happens, you have to investigate everywhere. The house, what happened to him 24 hours before, 48 hours before, even 6 months before, which could have an effect to taking away his life. So there was a petition that the boy wrote to Alagbonzo. Now, he mentioned certain names. And anyone that wants to speak concerning the petition will read out those names mentioned. So in mentioning that name, I think that is the name where...
Which name? Which name? Be specific.
Well, if I'm to be specific, because there is freedom of speech, but freedom after speech may not be guaranteed.
No,
Sam Larry was there. We have Obele. We have their names. And in that petition written by Mohbad, he said these people keep bullying me, beating me around. And whenever they beat him, they say it's at the instant of Elegushi. That
Elegushi has already issued a statement saying that Sam Larry is not a member of his family. He has no association with him. So how is that still an issue now?
We only call for the police to do proper investigation on this.
No, so when you say the bullying resulted around the death, the empirical facts on what caused the death is in the autopsy report you submitted.
Well,
I have read that autopsy report in full.
Okay.
There was no trauma or assault to the body as cause of death in the autopsy report. In fact, I think the father went to do a toxicological report in America. Well, what they saw was the presence of an antihistamine and so a couple of other things that they are used on him. So it wasn't a body blow, it wasn't a trauma blow and everything. Based on the same autopsy report that you people brought forward, I don't know the outcomes of the toxicology reports.
Well,
maybe all of that is still on.
Toxicology, the autopsy that was initially done, nothing could be could be nailed to death to. Then they carried out an autopsy, which we were told was done in America. Even before now, let me say this, at the end of the toxicology, the pathologist that came to the last inquest made a statement that cause of death could not be ascertained.
Yeah.
So having said that, even before then, we have been a bit doubtful of what the result could be. because of certain circumstances that we could highlight.
What are those circumstances?
Fine. The exhumation.
And do you suspect foul play in all of this?
Well, the public suspect it. And
do you suspect foul play? Father mohbad, do you?
Wasn't pleased with the results. Because there's a lot of delay concerning that because.
Well, hold on. The exhumation was done on the 23rd of September. On the 21st of September. And samples were said to be taken by the report that we have. Samples were taken on the 23rd. And toxicology normally takes 8 to 10 weeks. Because we have contacted various laboratories and we were made to understand that when toxicology, the duration of toxicology test in this particular case could take like 8 to 10 weeks. So, but we never heard anything. After that September, the government, the police, the medical center of Lagos, they kept mute. We didn't hear anything. Not until when this man took it upon himself that, well, I need a voice. He had to go to Abuja. There is a human rights radio TV station, Berekete radio station. So he went there, he narrated and sought for an assistance that please save me. They killed my boy and Lagos State government.
Who are the they?
Yeah,
who are the they?
You know, when the death is not natural, that's where we can say that because.
So you suspect foul play?
Ìdí tí kábíyèsí gbọ́dọ̀ fi ṣiṣẹ́. Hold on.
A round of applause for Mr. Agurexi first because he really tried.
And this is where we have to call attention of Obawa Kábíyèsí. Not to disrespect you, sir. With due respect, sir. Not to disrespect you. Sherry kò sí bá a ṣe lè ṣe kíni bá a ṣe lè sọ pa ní the justice tí orúkọ yín tí òfin ní máa yọ. I will just advise you, sir. Tẹ́ bá lè wá way tí àwọn lawyers yín Sherry by arresting people kọ́ ló máa clear orúkọ yín, sir. Tí ẹ bá lè ṣe kíni tí ẹ bá lè pé àwọn lawyer yín kí wọ́n touch necessary place. Kí wọ́n touch ibi tó yẹ kí wọ́n touch. By arresting people, sir. Ó tún kàn sí more damage ní, sir. With due respect, sir. By arresting people, ó tún kàn sí more damages. Ẹ wò ń sìn wọ́n tún lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Níbi tẹ́ ti mú àwọn kan tó ń dárúkọ yín. Ẹ wò ń sìn orúkọ yín tún jáde kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe. Kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe. Kò sí bó ṣe lè bypass ẹ kì í ṣe pé a fi disrespect yín. A fi disrespect yín kábíyèsí kẹ́pẹ́. A fi disrespect yín but láti fi lè jẹ́ kó lè jẹ́ kárọ́ náà lọ. Nígbà tẹ́ ẹ ti sọ pé ẹ ní ká má wá justice. Bẹ̀tẹ̀ wo adúrò orúkọ èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ ń sìn. Ẹ wò ń sìn. Ẹ wò èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ o. Èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ o. Ní Arise TV ni wọ́n ti sọ. Ẹ̀yin náà tún wò. Orúkọ yín tún jáde ń bẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń fa ilé ènìyàn kábíyèsí ẹjọ́ sá kẹ́pẹ́ fún wa kábíyèsí ẹ ní fọjọ́ ọlọ́jọ́ lọ.
It's not natural. I saw him 3 days to the death.
For this lásán nǹkan tí dàrú Gùrẹ́sì ṣe nǹkan náà fáǹsì mi ti sọ pé wọ́n ti pa láṣẹ pé kí n fún Gùrẹ́sì for standing with Baba, for being in that studio with Baba. Wípé táwọn dẹ́gbọ̀ comment bí Perry ṣe appreciate Gùrẹ́sì wọ́n ní kí n fún Gùrẹ́sì ní 50,000. Wọ́n ní kí n fún Gùrẹ́sì ní 50,000. What do you say?
God will replenish your pocket. Or you only constantly apple. On careful, Lamobi said 100K.
Eh?
Sorry, Lamobi, you said 100K. Have you sent the money already? Or you just want to send the money? I saw I should go. No, mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fún wọn lówó ni. Àwọn yẹn máa ròkè o. Anyway, Grandma B, if you want to send the money, send it to Brother Latif's account. Thank you so much. So let's move on.
He was playing at the second day. He had a show at Ikorodu here. So even when I entered his room, I saw a cloth soaked with blood. So
okay,
yes, sir.
Look, in a case of homicide where you suspect foul play, you have the right as a concerned party to go to court. Have you taken any step to sue specific persons to court?
God bless you. Perry, ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí àbá ti sọ ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Nǹkan tẹ́mi gan sọ ń bì báyìí tó yẹ káwọn legal team kan ti ṣe. Sórí ẹjọ́ petition yẹn Mohbad ti perfect ẹ̀, ó ti ṣe sílẹ̀. Kóòtù kọ́kàn gbéra wọn lọ kóòtù kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ social network. Ìyẹn ló fa embarrassment sí wa. Tó bá yẹ pé ìyẹn ni gbogbo legal team kan put pressure wọn, kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìyẹn ni wọ́n hammer. Kò kan ẹjọ́ yẹn kò kàn wá lórí social network. Ó yẹ kó ti lọ máa drag, kó ti lọ máa yaṣọ mọ́ra wọn lọ́rùn nílé ẹjọ́. I always say it. Àwọn ẹlòmíì rò pé bóyá ẹ̀rùjà ń báyàn ni. No. Mohbad ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn sílẹ̀, ó ti perfect ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti signature, wọ́n stamp ẹ̀. Original stamp. Wàhálà original ni petition yẹn ó ṣe original ju autopsy result lọ. Má bínú ó dọ̀jọ́, má bínú kí n tó gbàgbé. Petition Mohbad yẹn ó ṣe original ju toxicology result tó fún wa lọ.
Mr. Lati, it's not nǹkan tábà ti sọ ní pé homicide case ni. It's not about the petition tó wà.
Àní tèmi sọ ní kẹ́ ẹ má gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ní kò
tí 17 nǹkan tí bàbá ti ń try láti sọ ní pé nǹkan tí Mohbad ti perfect sílẹ̀ yẹn ó better ju result toxicology tí.
Okay, ẹ máa gbọ́. Nígbà tó mú àwọn arífáǹsì wọ́n gbé wọn lọ court. Ṣèbí petition náà fi gbá àwọn arífà lọ court. Petition yẹn náà kọ̀ náà máa fi gbé ẹni tó orúkọ wà ń bẹ, gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń bẹ kan sọ́mọ̀ wọn sí court.
Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún host.
Olórí ẹbí.
Sà.
Ẹ káàsán.
Wọ́n ní pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra mi náà.
Ọlọ́run ò ní pàlàkà yín. Mi ti ń fọ́lọ́ yín tó ti pẹ́, inú mi dùn pé aláàmì kí n wá sórí láìfì yìí. Láká yín Ọlọ́run nípa gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ tó wà tó stand for justice for Mohbad. Ọlọ́run ní fi ọmọ wọn rọ́pò, Ọlọ́run ní fọmọ wọn rọ́pò justice for Mohbad yìí. Gbogbo ibi tí inú wọn ti ń dùn, inú wọn ò ní bàjẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó dẹ̀ dúró pé wọ́n máa lọlẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kán lọlẹ̀ síwájú everybody wọn ni. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sán yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ pé Ọlọ́run nípa làákàyè. Nígbà tí Mohbad tó kọ petition, wọn ò rí èèyàn kankan mú. But now nísìnyí tó wá competition against àwọn tó ń stand fún justice for Mohbad, ìgbà yẹn làwọn ọlọ́pàá náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ kó tẹ́ máa fi cover ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo àwa tá a stand fún justice for Mohbad, we are just like a David. Àwọn tí à ń face, they are just like Goliath. But bí Ọlọ́run ṣe jẹ́ kí Goliath tó ṣe mú Goliath balẹ̀ níwájú David, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run ṣe máa mú wọn balẹ̀. Àdúrà ni mo gbà.
Ẹ ṣé gan, thank you very much.
Gbogbo ibi tó bá ní agbára sí, gbogbo ibi tó bá ní agbára sí kọ́ ní ìlú sí, Ọlọ́run á da ìmọ̀ wọn. They are just like Goliath, but bí Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ bá a mute. All right. So ẹ já máa bá lọ náà.
Accuse them of complicity in the murder of your son. That's number one.
Nígbà tí wọ́n mú àwọn arífáǹsì, petition ni tó bá rí petition wọn lè gbé wọn lọ court. Wọ́n ní láti lọ file petition. But Mohbad ó ti ṣe petition lé ìlókù. Nǹkan tó fi mú tó kọ petition ó fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́ ni. The next thing, ó yẹ kọ́lọ́pàá sánmọ̀ wọn sí court. Lágbájá kí ló tẹ̀ ń búlẹ̀ ọmọ kí ló tẹ̀ ń lé. Ẹjọ́ tó bá lọ rò ẹjọ́ kóòtù nìyẹn. Ìyẹn gan autopsy tó gbé tẹ́ bá rí petition yẹn ẹ rí pé stamp ó gèdègbè gàdàgbà ń bẹ ìyẹn mo respect petition yẹn ju autopsy result tó lọ fún yín lọ mo respect ẹ ju toxicology result tó lọ múlẹ̀ lọ because one weapon láti fìjà kì í ṣe kò kọ́ blogger so ti blogger ní ká wá máa wò ta ló wà nulẹ̀ 24 hours after the death of Mohbad ìyẹn ló kún àwa o. Ma.
One petition against someone, Rifa, Veron, or any other person, fine. But they didn't arrest them. One kidnap one, one sort of arrest them.
That Nigeria pattern, I want to can't arrest me.
Petition against you. If you write petition against someone,
sorry, kidnap tó sọ yẹn ẹ ta la fẹ́ rojọ́ yẹn fún pé wọ́n kidnap wọn ta ló máa gbẹ́jọ́ wa.
All the sort of arrest more, we all agree to that. But the petition, the back of petition against you, Emma invited, just like the petition Mohbad wrote against some people, and they invited one of them.
Sorry, ní tí kí kéèsì petition yẹn lè ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lose petition yẹn ìtòrè lèmi máa já ọ̀rọ̀ petition yẹn sílẹ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ tèmi ń ṣe. Are you getting me? Máa jálẹ̀. Sorry, bí petition yẹn ṣe lè ṣiṣẹ́ tí bàbá Mohbad bá lè lọ put pressure kó jẹ́ yẹn ni wọ́n invest owó lé ayé wọn lé lórí kọ́ máa ṣẹjọ́ yẹn lọ kó tó di pé wọ́n mú wọn báyìí again.
Yes, that is the real thing. That is the truth. Honestly. And they are looking for a way to silence everybody. That is why they are writing petition.
Because petition yẹn ló kó bá wọn tí wọ́n mú. Petition yẹn ló kó bá wọn tí wọ́n mú. Àwọn èèyàn ti máa pe fóònù mi. Am I making any sense? You comment section. Am I making any sense? Ẹjọ́ bá mi comment. Am I making any sense?
Yeah, you are making sense.
You are making sense.
Because Baba Mohbad need the help àwọn èèyàn. Ó need the help public láti push petition yẹn báyìí ni. Because petition yẹn ni wọ́n fi mú àwọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. So Mohbad dẹ̀ ti perfect iṣẹ́ yẹn sílẹ̀ ready to go níṣẹ́ yẹn bá a ṣe ń wá justice eléyìí wọ́n lè máa drag wọ́n lè máa ṣẹjọ́ yẹn tọ́rọ̀ ọba gan máa kó lórí social network ọ̀rọ̀ ọba gan ò ní sí lórí social network wọn ò ní mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ń ṣẹjọ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ àwa dẹ̀ máa drag eléyìí lọ.
Ẹ̀hún la ráìsì wa gbé jáde ń sìn yìí bàbá yẹn sọ pé à ń darúkọ wọn sí yìí tá ráìsì tí wàá gbé jáde fún wa yìí.
Wọn ò ní mú àwọn àráìsì àwa náà máa fi ṣe scapegoat.
No. Ó yẹ kó competition fáwọn aráàsì náà ó yẹ kó kọ́.
Wọn ò ní fẹ́ máwọn aráàsì pé wàá rí ara máa kọ́ pé wọ́n tún máa gbọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ pé wọ́n tún lọ sí Arise TV gan ara máa tún kọ́ wọ́n ni àwa náà máa backfire lé lórí. Thank you very much pé bàbá ìtújáde ó tún lọ sí Arise TV. Ara wọn tún ti dá wàhálà lẹ̀ àwa aládẹ ń gba hit ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó wà nù bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń gba hit ẹ̀ àwọn náà ń fi hit ẹ̀.
Mr. Lati
ma
mi fẹ́ sọ kankan fún yín ṣe ráhùn people they have tentacles they are trying to turn everybody against each other àwọn justice for Mohbad they are trying to turn everybody against each other so I will advise everyone to be very very careful. On a point so àwọn people yìí and kìíní kan ẹ máa wo pé èmi that's how I think ìgbà míì wà spiritual wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa lo spiritual pé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́yàn bá sọ èèyàn kan máa go against it so tẹ́ ẹ máa fight is physical ẹ máa fight is spiritual as well because those people their leg is very long I can tell you that.
All right ẹ jẹ́ àtún fast forward.
One. Number two. You have still not responded to the question I raised about DNA and your issue with the wife of your son. So are you still going to pursue that? Where are we with that?
So, ìkíní yẹn ló wà lọ lead ló ń jẹ́ káwọn anti-justice kínú wọn máa dùn wípé wọ́n arrest àwọn èèyàn wa. Ǹjẹ́ làwọn fi ń rò pé àwọn lead.
But in all this case, ọlọ́pàá náà ni ò help wa nínú case yìí.
Ọlọ́pàá ń ṣiṣẹ́ against justice yìí ni.
Exactly, because when they arrest Darusha gone, boya lo top petition it. Show lo 1 hour gone in be. I want to invite to.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé bó ṣe ti Darusha ẹ̀ náà ṣe gbogbo àwọn èèyàn. Á ní wọ́n follow law.
But they're not doing that. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n tètè jára mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ petition yìí ni nígbà tí Mohbad wà láyé ọmọ yẹn lè má kú. At least wọ́n ti bá wọn sort it out. So ti yé yín wọ́n ti pé bá wọ́n ti pàwó wọ́n ti pẹ̀tọ̀ sí wọn nínú. Sister mi Yetunde for some purpose because wọ́n pe Mohbad náà nígbà yẹn Mohbad according to what we heard because Samlari was invited and Mohbad was invited Mohbad so excuse me so Emute.
Sharing ni Aunty Buki.
Thank you so much. According to the petition Mohbad wrote, they invited one of them, which is Sam Larry, and they invited Mohbad too. But because Sam Larry was there, Mohbad only lost it back.
No one pay Mohbad. Kó wá confront Sam Larry. Kó wá. Yeah, wá sọ wérí gangan ni.
Because also more the kind of person he is and the kind of person the police are supporting.
And also mọ̀ pé wọ́n sí ní wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ní side òun.
So our petition yìí they should have addressed this for a very long time but one more nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n fi address ẹ̀. Baba address ẹ̀ gan-an náà what the deed has been done nǹkan tó bá ṣe náà lọ ṣe máa ṣe fún. Táwọn ò bá ṣe another person will do it.
So ṣé ti rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ petition yẹn tá bá lè avoid ẹ̀ ká wá face reality because a ti ń ju track gbogbo ta ló pa Mohbad wọ́n ti dàrú mọ́ wa lójú wọ́n ti dàrú ìtorí ẹni complainant ṣe fẹ́ máa di accused. Am I making any sense at all?
Yes.
That. And then number 3, you have not responded to the question I asked. Because we were talking about Yoruba tradition. Yoruba tradition.
Yeah.
People are worried about your attitude as a Yoruba father. I don't know where you are going to start from. Okay. They said you were wearing your son's clothes.
No, let me answer that
they
one.
said you were trying to also...
Abati.
Can you imagine?
Abati.
Only bere, boy bere yeda. Baba that is clear anyway. Boy bere yeda. No. That is Arise TV. Because
I know about it very well.
The question to one lórí títì ni ó sọ síta yẹn. Ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ. Ṣẹ́rí mà tó de bow tie.
Abati was straight. Honestly, Abati was bias.
Oh yeah.
This music, a song. You two suddenly became a singer with a promoter, saying that you are a musician too. So these 3 major issues: DNA, your attitude as a Yoruba father, and then whether you have taken any steps to sue the people you are accusing of homicide.
Thank you.
I did not have any bad mind with anyone. Let me start with the clothes. When my son was alive, we normally buy clothes. When you buy clothes, you buy money. This is when he died, I never enter his house for anything. There is nothing like wearing his son clothes. That one is out of it. There's nothing like that. So concerning the DNA aspect, a lot of things have.
Baba ti ń gùdù gan. Baba ti ń gùdù gan. Baba ti ń gùdù gan. Baba ti ń gùdù gan.
Tí ó bá ṣe pẹ̀lú olórí burúkú àti inú ṣe ń bí mi lára ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú àti justice yìí ṣé lẹ́yìn tí Mohbad kú ṣé bàbá fẹsẹ̀ dé ilé yẹn ṣó tẹ inú ilé yẹn.
Ó sú mi o.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá sọ pé wọ́n wọ́ sọ́mú ẹ̀dẹ̀ níbẹ̀rù ọdún kan. Kẹ́rì ṣó mọ̀ pé sórí ìtọ́ga wọn tí A-guys ń fún wọn ẹni tó ń sanwó fún wọn nǹkan tó ní kọ́ máa sọ ni they are just looking for all avenues to nail this good and cherished father.
Nínú ọ̀sán nípa bàbá rẹ̀ tán.
They are just looking for every way to nail them. Ọlọ́run dé bóyá ṣe ń jẹ́ kòtò yẹn báyìí. Ọlọ́run kó bàbá yẹn lọ.
Journalists have to ask that kind of question because nǹkan tó ń gbé kiri nìyẹn
What they double bere. So everybody will listen. And man blame our journalists. That is the journalist job.
No, sister,
because one sorry pé Baba Mohbad, one Baba Mohbad property loan jafun. That is why Abati throw that question. So he can claim himself.
We are not blaming them, sister. You don't get it wrong. We are not blaming them.
That man beside me said Abati wa bias. You don't say that.
Yes, I listened to his interview. Not only this, I know him very well. I can say it anyway. I know him very well.
Oh yeah, just fast forward.
Reveal to me that make me doubt the plans. Now, one of his closer friend, said the fight they fight on that day they go to show. The complaint my son was complaining is the paternity of that boy, that he was doubting that boy.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ń sọ ń sìn ni o nítorí ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe establish ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad kò sínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ pé ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad kan sọ pé ẹ ti get kan tí mo mean wọ́n ṣe wá confront nígbà tó ti wà establish sí public. Lọ ṣe wá sọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ lọ ṣe wá sán gangan báyìí pé òun náà ló tún padà táṣìíra rẹ̀. God bless you. God bless you.
Another thing is this: when we started something on Corona, she mentioned that because the placenta was not given to me, and those are the angles that make me say, okay, that means the placenta, the
placenta will go to the father of the child.
Yes,
it's not to the grandfather.
You know, in Ireland, the
point of correction, Abati.
So you see why I said Abati was biased also here. I'm also confirming it, sir. Now, he is biased. Even with the way he questions Baba, you can hear from his from the sound of, from the tone of his questions, his voice.
God bless you.
Is a bit, please, really. And that's not fair.
His voice is speaking volume. Ma?
Abati, Mr. Lati. Abati, he was the former deputy governor of Ogun State.
Yes, it's true. Yes.
PDP.
There's nowhere to bury the placenta. He called me on phone.
Ẹ rántí pé mo máa ń sọ lórí kan nìyí kó tó di pé bàbá Mohbad sọ síta nípa placenta ẹ pé Wunmi ló kó bára ẹ lórí DNA ní bàbá mọ. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Ṣé rántí pé mo máa ń sọ wípé lórí ẹ bá mute ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ rántí pé mo máa ń sọ lórí ìkànnì pé Wunmi ló kó bára ẹ lórí placenta. Bàbá Mohbad ò hámà lórí DNA test báyìí because ìwọ ló wá lọ rán bàbá Mohbad létí lọ́jọ́ corona inquest. Ìwọ ló lọ rán bàbá Mohbad létí ló lọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá pé Wunmi ò sọ̀rọ̀ placenta ní ọjọ́ yẹn ni ní débi tá a dé yìí. Ní débi bẹ́ẹ̀ placenta yẹn ló lọ fi research brain ní bàbá Mohbad pé wàá gbá yìí.
Salati, Wunmi kọ́ ló sọ, Ọlọ́run ló ti lẹ́nu jáde.
Pé wàá gbá yìí.
Ọlọ́run ló ti lẹ́nu jáde.
Ọmọ yóò máa fún mi placenta tó tọ́ mo máa béèrè tó tọ́ wọ́n wá ṣe research brain ipe tó tọ́ mà tiẹ̀ ní ibi tí bàbá yẹn ti ń hámà pé kìíní yẹn wá tún jẹ́ kó rántí many things.
Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kankan ṣé Abati is he a Yoruba man? He is not.
Bẹ́ndẹ̀ Ìbò ni.
It doesn't matter pé èèyàn jẹ kó tó lè jẹ.
That's the more reason why I said the reason why tó ṣe ń hammer lórí placenta yẹn mo bó ṣe ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ títí wọn. Thank you so much. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ ṣe yé yín? Téèyàn bá ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ló máa gbé placenta àwọn family
Abat is from Abeokuta. Then ṣe mọ̀ kan tí mo ṣe like bàbá.
So máa gbọ́, hold on. Wọ́n ní Abati is òun náà confirm bí nsìn. Ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta làbàtì.
Ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta ni. Then ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tèmi like nípa bàbá ni pé.
Àpèkẹ́ ẹjọ́ 1 minute ẹgbọ́n ẹja gba kọlù.
Tinubu ò lè lọ sí Arise. Bàbá lọ sí Arise, mo fún bàbá ní credit. Bàbá lọ síbi lọ comfort Arise ọlọ́rọ̀. Tinubu dọ́là kò lè lọ sí Arise TV. Ó ń sá fáwọn Àbàtì àti Ruben whatever tó ń jẹ́ ni. Bàbá dẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀. Rufai, bàbá dẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa. Mo fún bàbá ní credit. Wọ́n fún bàbá ní mínítì tó ní. Bàbá sọ̀rọ̀, èmi dẹ̀ wà impressed bàbá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Èmi ò rí mistake bàbá. Tinubu kó wá try ẹ̀ wò. Odidi president já fún Arise. Bàbá dẹ̀ pọn bẹ̀. Bàbá yẹn wù ní àti mímọ́. Ẹ ṣe gàrẹ́. Ẹ ṣe gàrẹ́.
Ẹ ṣe.
Adi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sí iṣẹ́ mọ́kọ́ sí bàbá fẹ́ ṣe. Nígbà tó ń bèèrè question lọ́wọ́ bàbá. Ṣé mo bí bàbá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ yẹn?
Ẹ pàtà látàárọ̀. Ẹ má gbọ́ kú lórí pàtà po.
Bàbá fẹ́ mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Ẹ kàn máa gbá stream bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé fóònù yẹn dání ẹ kàn máa gbá stream.
Bàbá fẹ́ mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Wọ́n fẹ́ rí wà ní wọ́n fẹ́ rí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Bàbá fẹ́ mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀yìn kẹ́. Bàbá gan bọ̀, in fact I'm so proud of you Mr. Loba. Honestly, inú mi dùn láàárọ̀ ibi iṣẹ́ ń wo kinní yẹn.
Mr. Lati, tó bá jọ jẹ́ kí Rufai Oseni ask question, ẹ rí pé ibẹ̀ yẹn máa bomb.
Bàbá òde parọ́ láti jọjọ nǹkan tí
nítorí ẹ̀ ní Àbàtì fi take over gan ju Oseni lọ. Oseni máa sọ nǹkan síta gan.
Shàmè deliver a baby and the placenta is with him. And I say, okay, we are this. I mean, the street is not just like 3 bus stop. I'm expecting you to bring the placenta. It was few minutes. I not call him. Where is?
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wunmi sọ́njọ́ yẹn ló wá jẹ́ kí bàbá mohbad rántí story. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn ló wá jẹ́ ní corona inquest. Òun ló reset brain bàbá mohbad ló fi rántí story yẹn. Story placenta ìyẹn mi pé ńgbà tí wọ́n bí Liam wọ́n ti argue placenta yẹn náà wọ́n ti argue lórí ẹ̀ pé bá ń gbé mi gbé fún yín bá ń gbé mi ò gbé fún yín. Òun ló jẹ́ kí bàbá mohbad rántí story yẹn. If not wọn bá máa rántí.
The placenta, they just say, the placenta have been given to my mother in the year. That is the mother.
No, the person who buries the placenta is the owner of the child.
Yeah, that is it.
So in-laws don't bury placenta. They will give the placenta to the father of the child.
I'm trying to say the placenta was not given to him.
So move the placenta away.
That's the question.
Okay. So
no, he has not finished. Okay. He has not finished. So this placenta issue, yeah, the other one about you also singing and
that singing aspect. I'm a musician, but many doesn't know. I taught him how to sing, mohbad, because I'm a carpenter. I'm a musician. We normally sing whenever we are doing our carpentry work.
Have you suing anybody? Have you sued?
No, nobody.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá mohbad nídìí ní ìsìn nìyẹn. Ẹ gbọ́ kemka bàbá mohbad dín láti sue kìí ṣe show káwa máa ṣe show ni wọ́n ní láti sue petition yẹn ló lè kó lọ́rùn títí wa kò ní kó bá because ọba ò ní ká má gba justice ọba ní ẹ̀ ń dárúkọ òun lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí olùjẹ́ ọba ní ẹ̀ ń dárúkọ òun.
Last question was kind of very vital. He said, have you sued anybody? By now, mo believe my own man here, we are sue. By now, he have 15 people at home, not just continue and say, sue 15.
All right.
So, by singing after his death, That is the only way I can explain my feelings.
Okay, so you've always been a musician before.
Yes.
So a lot of people are saying, why was it after his death that you wanted to capitalize on the fame after his death? Why didn't you? I mean, it will have been good for you, the father and son, Mohbad and Mohbad's father, to release a collaboration.
Yes, we have something like that.
Oh, you have it recorded?
Yeah, we have something like that, but in his own way, he just said, Daddy, let me remove your voice. There was a song that you render. Said, I will exalt you, Lord. I composed it.
So you and Mohbad had signed together? Yes. Secondly, let me get down to brass tacks as this DNA matter.
Okay.
Have you guys been able to be successful in doing a DNA test? No. What will it take to do that DNA test? Do you have DNA swabs of Mohbad? It's already passed now to be able to also get the swabs of the child and juxtapose both of them.
The government has really done us a kind of, has given us that opportunity, which could lapse anytime. The body is still under corona, and body under corona, at least nobody could have access to.
So when are you guys going to be able to take Liam's swab and continue the DNA?
The thing is this. To have access to the court, we need a court order. So an application has been made to the court since February. No sitting, not assigned to any judge. It has just been there.
What's the substance of the application?
The substance of the application is carrying out the DNA.
You are still insisting on the DNA?
Yes.
Of course, yes. Yes, we are still insisting.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí Oseni tó sọ àti nǹkan tí Abati sọ, èwo ló wà? Ẹ rí pé Abati wà bias. Oseni sọ pé báwo náà ṣe fẹ́ carry out a DNA test yẹn, ó ń fún wọn ní inspiration láti jẹ́ kó carry out. Abati sọ pé ó sì insist. What question is that?
Oh yeah. All right.
Me agreeing to the DNA.
He's not agreeing. That's why she even made a request that she needed a court order.
But DNA cannot be determined by placenta. That's Yoruba tradition.
No. It's a different thing. The thing is this. What gave Baba the suspicion that, okay, there is a friend of Mohbad that they went to the show together. When he was giving his narrative at the inquest, he said, while they were coming on the way, that Mohbad said, I only slept with you once and you came back to tell me you were pregnant.
Biologically, if you sleep with a woman once, she can get pregnant.
But some statement could be implicating.
That one is not implicating. You sleep with a woman once, she can get pregnant.
I understand you. There is a fact from there. Now, another one is this. When he told the father, no, but the man has never had any thought on the placenta. She came to the coroner court and said, since I refused Baba the placenta, that's when she started.
Let's remove the placenta matter. That's cultural implication. Okay. So you want.
Let's move on.
To get a court order to be able to get to do a DNA, right? That's what you want. Those are your requests. Secondly, what about his property as we speak?
The property is, for now, I did not have any access to it.
What about the talk that you are fighting her because of his property?
So that's capital. Well, that's not.
So you never made any move
at all.
So why you're keen on this DNA? Is it because of the property or because you want to know the truth?
It's because I want to know the truth.
Not because of the property.
No.
In a case where whatever happens in the.
Wunmi ṣe ti gbọ́ o. Orí ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ àyìn aláyé polúkúrú muṣu.
Rufayo say ní try láti sọ. Ó send the message to the public. Pé nǹkan báyìí rumor send bèrè. And àwọn ti bèrè lọ́wọ́ oníǹkan.
Ṣé rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ Oseni bíi solution lòun bá bàbá sọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ Abati go against ni Abati. Tẹ́bárì the lease Rufai, tẹ́bárì the lease Rufai pity fún bàbá yẹn.
Yes.
Ó pity fún.
No,
pity nǹkan mo fẹ́ lò, ṣé pity ló yẹ lò ni? ó submissive. Ó feel fún wọn.
It's not biased, thank you. Am I going to point, Baba? Yes, it's not biased. It's not biased.
Gbogbo question tó béèrè ó favour bàbá because ó clarify gbogbo rumors. Sweet life.
Journalist will be a journalist. Abati is a politician. Abati has been to prison. Let me tell you something. We have to be careful because Baba Mohbad is still going to different interview. Emma Jekon law in Cotton Soy, coffee block our interview quite John Tory alone.
On analyzing it. Was he little boy?
He's a journalist.
Any sorrow.
No, that one said a valid point. That was a valid point. That was a valid point. It's true. That was a valid point.
Hey, mute,